Hey everybody, it's me, Aaron Astro, on the eve of season four's release. There is a particular reason why I decided on the 16th to release season four is because it is actually my 10-year YouTube anniversary. As of tomorrow, it has officially been 10 years since I started making videos. 10 years is a long time. Excuse me. 10 years is a long ass time, especially for doing something like this. And it's really weird to think about in retrospect, just because usually in 10 years people do have a lot more notoriety and a lot larger numbers than me, which of course I never really gave much of a shit about, at least not the past couple of years, just because I've already kind of accepted that my channel's not really going to go that far, and I'm okay with that. It just kind of is what it is. But 10 years on fucking YouTube, man. It's crazy just to think about how much I've done and like all the things that have happened over the years. Like I started just doing like random fucking vlogs before vlogs were a thing on my little iPod Touch from like 2014, no, 13. Yeah, it was even for the time it was old. It was a little iPod Touch with a camera on it, and that's what I used to make videos. I would even like to do gameplay videos. I would like point the fucking camera at the screen and like play games, and that's what was a gameplay video for me. It was a fun time. You know, nobody really watched it, nobody really cared, but I had fun, and that's really all you really need at the time. And once I finally got my first computer, my first laptop, that's when I started going headfirst into like Minecraft videos. Believe it or not, I mean, hey, it was fucking 2014. Like, who the fuck isn't making Minecraft videos in 2014? It was a good time. I had like a $5 mic that we found at like fucking, what was it, Five Below or some shit. I don't know. It was not a great mic, but it worked for me. And I made the videos, and sometimes people watched them and liked them, but I never really went anywhere. And after about, like, I want to say a couple months-ish, no. I think about a year of that. Like, a year of doing Minecraft videos. That's when I made the channel that you're watching now. Before it was, you know, the old name. If you guys have been with me for a long time, you guys know the old name. That's what that channel was, and I started making, like... I tried to like emulate what like Normal Boots was doing at the time, like Peanut Butter Gamer, JonTron, all those guys. I tried emulating what they were doing at the time, and it was within varying degrees of quality. Those are actually the earliest videos that are public on my channel right now, is those. But then, I don't know the circumstances, but I didn't have that laptop anymore. I think I had a MacBook briefly, because my dad had one. And then, after that, it was just back to fucking, well, I had a phone by that time, so it was back to making like phone videos, and I don't know if any of those are public at this point, but again, it was vlogs before vlogs were really a thing, and like, of course, just talking about video games, because I wanted to be a gaming channel. That's my original thing, is I wanted to be a gaming channel. But then after a while, I had to like stop doing it for a little bit, just because I just didn't have the means to, like, I didn't really have a computer. All I had was like my phone, which worked, but then I got my computer again, and I started. I don't even remember. This is, I think, okay. No, I remember where I'm at. So after that, I think that's when we actually lost internet at my house, and we didn't have internet for like a good 6-ish months. I believe this was like 2016, end of 2015 to 2016. Yeah, that's what we call the Dark Ages. We call that the Dark Ages, because I just didn't have internet. So what I had to do is I had to record like Let's Plays in bulk, and then I had to take my laptop on my fucking bike to the local library, and that's where I would upload. Oh, it was great. And hey, thank God for YouTube scheduling, because that I was able to do like daily videos, like daily uploads. And I think I did, that's where I did the Nuzlocke. That's where I think I did a couple Let's Plays. That's like my whole like Let's Play kind of era, was because that's the only thing I could do, because I couldn't like, I couldn't edit much. I couldn't really, use the internet at home. So I just had to like download what I could from one time at the library and then upload from there. And it was a time. It was interesting. Again, never really went anywhere, but yeah. And then once the internet, we got the internet back. I want to say like summer of 2016. No, yes, I don't remember. My memory is pretty hazy. But then that's when I started like streaming on YouTube. I started streaming on YouTube uh, every other day, and I was just emulating what was popular at the time because I think I got into like Etika around the time because this was when he was still around, and I was really inspired by him, and that's when I started like streaming, and that actually went somewhere. Like people actually came through to every stream, people were actually watching every stream, and we had like our own little community going, and it was awesome, and that's the community that would stick with me for the next couple of years, and then I think it was around 2019 where I was like, I don't really want to do YouTube anymore because like I was going to college at the time. I was going to college for film, and I was like, I just kind of got sick of myself. I guess I explained it all in the video why I changed my username, but I just kind of got sick of like being this fucking character. Ironically enough, and I was just like, all right, I'm done. And I didn't really know why yet, but then I went to Twitch. I was doing Twitch for a while, and I continued until the next couple months. But then it was COVID hit, and I started not COVID. It was actually no, it was before COVID. 20. Let's just say like 2019, 2020. That era happened, and I started making videos again. Just like because I think Halo came out, like Halo Master Chief Collection came out on PC, so we started making like Halo videos. Just like back in the day when Halo was popular. And those videos are still, I actually really do, and I still really do like those videos a lot. And I was doing that while I was streaming. I was doing both at the same time. And then 2020 hit, COVID happened, and that's kind of where I got the idea of the Aaron Asher series. I had the idea for a long time because I had, already knew who Jason was. I already had like the concept in my head of like the devil and everything. Like I already had that in my head. But I never really got around to doing it until 2020, where I was like, okay, let's just do videos. Let's just just sit down, talk to a camera about some kind of topic, edit it down, drop a little hints here and there, and see if anyone gets it. And sure enough, people did understand those hints, and and I was like, okay, I gotta do a story around this, and that was where the Aaron Astro series came from. And so the Aaron Astro series is, of course, is very important to me just because it's like a love letter to everything that I've made over the years. It's like it's the kind of the culmination of everything I've done over the years. And 10 fucking years later, after turning on that little camera app on my iPod Touch, here I am about to release the most ambitious thing that I've ever directed, I've ever produced. Of course, everybody that was involved has done a fantastic job, and I think you'll see, and I hope you guys are as excited as I am to release this fucking thing. And it's just looking back at everything that we've done, I feel like this isn't to be like narcissistic or anything, but I feel like most people in my situation would have quit years ago. Because when you think about it, I've like, despite not going above, I think I've been stuck in like the 550s in subscribers for like the past 4 years. I feel like most people in that situation would quit. Just because like YouTube is just so centered around like views and subscribers and like how much you pulled that night or whatever, and I just don't agree with that mindset. I just don't agree with the idea of if you're not getting views or not getting likes or not getting subscribers that you shouldn't be doing it. And there's just so much pressure around that because, of course, it's a million. You get millions of fucking dollars if you make a viral video. Despite like adpocalypse and whatnot, like that's still a fucking real thing. Like people still make shitloads of money, like ungodly amounts of money, making these fucking videos, and especially like TikTok and like shorts and everything. It's just I never agreed with the idea of quitting or like a video flopping, so to speak, just because like the numbers were low. And it's just because I look back and some of my favorite videos I have ever fucking made have like 30 views, 60 views, very, very low amounts of views compared to like other stuff that I've made that I don't really like as much. And it just it and like seeing that kind of like opened my eyes to this sort of thing. To like where I mean the stuff that I make doesn't really get views just in general, just 'cause I can't market like an episodic series the same way you would like market a fucking viral TikTok video. Like you just like it's just not gonna fucking happen. Like that's just not how YouTube works. Like I can make a good looking thumbnail, I can make a good looking title, and I can make like an intriguing kind of like trailer or whatever. But like the only people that are gonna see it are people that have followed this series for so long, and I'm okay with that. But I always tell this to every creator because I meet what fucking really like annoys me sometimes. I'll meet people, and I'll meet creators that've been doing YouTube for like just like a couple months, like 6-ish months, and like, man, I've been doing this for so long, and I only have 6,000 subscribers. Dude, that's a lot of fucking people. 6,000 subscribers is a lot of fucking people. Even a thousand people. I don't even think I've met 1,000 people in my fucking life. That's how many like people just. I feel like the numbers and the views that a lot of YouTubers get have kind of like inflated the idea of like how many people are actually seeing your fucking video. Like 1,000 people is a lot of fucking people. Like 1,000 subscribers is 1,000 people that were like, hey, I like this guy, and it's just like, why is that a bad thing? Like why is that not enough for most people? It's just like. It's like I don't know. It's like if YouTube like isn't like a full-time job to somebody, then it's not worth it. Like I don't understand that. Like YouTube, like making videos, making art should be enjoyable. Should be an enjoyable experience. This goes for any kind of art form. This goes for anything like writing, drawing, fucking music. Like if you're not enjoying yourself, then what the fuck is the point? Especially in this fucking capitalistic world that we live in, where this sort of thing is kind of shunned and pushed to the side, while things like bowing to the corporate overlords kind of takes precedent. It's like when you I mean I understand the concept of like you work so fucking hard on something and you're really proud of it, and then nobody even looks at it. It's like if a fucking tree falls in the woods and nobody hears it, did it happen? But like, yes, it fucking did. It did fucking happen. And you created that, and that is an extension of you, and that deserves to be made. It deserves to be out there. And it always makes me so sad seeing these fucking YouTubers that do really well and then quit because it just wasn't enough. It's like, don't compare yourself to other artists. Don't compare yourself to the Mr. Beasts of the world. It's so annoying. And another thing is like a lot of YouTubers put too much pressure on things like advertising, when like I don't remember who it was, and I couldn't tell you much about this, but I do remember distinctly talking to somebody where like hey, you need to put, like, if you're not putting an ad every 60 seconds on a video, you're fucking missing out, bro. And I'm just like, an ad every 60 seconds? Are you out of your goddamn mind? What a fucking great way to just kill all watchability on your video. Because if you're watching a TV show and there's an ad every 60 seconds, you're gonna stop watching that goddamn TV show. That's just, like, people don't like watching ads. Like, I get that, like, if that's the only way people make money, and that's fine. And like, but like, what YouTubers do is they'll set like a certain time where like it makes sense to have an ad break. Like, say, whereas beginning of the video you play an ad, play like maybe the first like 6-ish minutes of an ad, fade out, play an ad, fade back in, continue. Like, YouTubers have been doing that, and I think it's awesome. But like 60 seconds, you gotta be shitting me, dude. don't sacrifice your watchability just to get a little more of that. All right, like, it's fucking annoying. But it's just like, I just feel like with a lot of YouTubers, just the idea of it being art is just not even quantifiable in their minds, which makes me really sad. Because because people are capable of so much more than they are. I feel like I mean, hell, I mean, not to like toot my own horn, I just like the Aaron Astro series, probably one of the most ambitious things I've ever created. And I feel like so many people could be doing that, and they just fucking don't. And I know it's like, easy for me to say because and I know it's something like I'm on a goddamn high horse, but like I promise that like I promise that like it's just, and I'm fucking stuttering because like I'm so scatterbrained right now, but I don't know. Views and numbers don't mean shit in the long run. They really don't. Like, if you go into making videos like expecting to blow up and to get paid and to make a lot of money, then you're kind of in the wrong line of work. They're in the wrong line of work. Just and like it requires so much more dedication than you think, even for people that don't make, because I don't make money off of YouTube. I never have, and I probably never will, and I'm okay with that. It's not really about that. It's about making things. It's about making art. It's about making people happy. And not saying that the things that I don't make people happy. Like, I love fucking video essays. I love gaming video. I still love fucking, like, I was watching a video today about this dude who made like actual like Spider-Man web shooters. That's fucking sick. Like shit like that. Like shit like that's awesome. But then I see people who make similar stuff to that, or make like a good video essay, or make a good like even like animation, and they're like, "Oh man, that fucking flopped." What do you mean it flopped, bro? It was awesome. And it's just, if I were to say anything to like up and coming YouTubers, especially someone who's been doing it for 10 years now, don't get discouraged because something underperforms in your eyes. If you make something and you're really fucking proud of it, then that's really all you need. If you're proud of it, if you're satisfied with the work that you've made, fuck the views. If you're satisfied with the work that you have done, then you've done it. You've solved YouTube. You've solved YouTube. And it's just, I don't know. Now, is the delusion still alive that I might become a successful YouTuber, make a lot of money? Sure. Like, I feel like when it comes to my generation, everybody and their fucking mom wants to be a famous YouTuber. Like, that's just kind of how we were, because I grew up on YouTube pretty much. That's kind of how it was for a lot of us. But is that dream still alive? Sure. If I were to have the opportunity to be a big YouTuber, would I take it? Absolutely, I would. But am I counting on it? Not really. And I'm okay. If it never happens, that's okay. Because I've made what I've made. I'm happy with what I've made. And people have enjoyed it. And people seem to really like it. People seem to be really excited for season 4, which I'm fucking really grateful for. And I hope that you guys enjoy. I mean, I'm getting the pre-release jitters, as you guys know. The fucking like, where you don't know if people are gonna accept it or not. You don't know if people are gonna like it, but like you're still like excited for people to see it. It's like, it's so, yeah, it's a lot. But I really do appreciate everybody that's been following me in this series. If you haven't watched any of the Air Nashor series, go back and fucking watch it, dude. Like, you have binge the whole thing for tomorrow. I hope that I mean, my words are probably gonna fall on deaf ears because nobody's gonna fucking watch a 20-minute video of me just yelling about being here for 10 years. But I really hope you guys are having a good day. I hope you guys, what the fuck? Oh, my watch is dying. That's fun. I hope you guys are having a good day. I hope you guys are excited for tomorrow, because I know I am. And just, if you're on the fence about doing YouTube, or want to like quit because you're not getting views, don't fucking quit. Don't ever give up on your art. Don't ever give up on that dream. Even if it takes 10 years. Don't ever give up on it. That's all I got to say. I don't know if I'll do anything special for my 10 year, because I just don't want to like feel like a fucking narcissist just talking about myself all the time. See you guys tomorrow, and I'll see y'all soon. Have a good one.